Hi there, and welcome to this channel. Welcome to my space. I am Judith Obazile, and this is the A Plus Parent. Well, all we get to do here is talk about parenting. I come here to share tips, to share healthy tips, to talk on topics, discussions, things that would aid your parenting journey. And hold on, you might not be a parent yet, but trust me, every single thing we get to talk about here will be very, very helpful to you. All right. So, you know what to do if you haven't done it yet, which is to hit the subscribe button and, of course, hit the notification bell so you always know once a new video drops. Of course, you don't want to be the last, right? So, hit it right now. Yeah, hit it. I'm actually waiting for you to do that. You've done it right. Okay, thank you. Okay, so today I will be talking about goals. And of course, why not now? Because this is a new year. Happy New Year, by the way. My apologies. Welcome to your best year yet. Welcome to your year of ease, your year of divine help, your year of growth, your year of your landmark here. Yes, your landmark here. All right, so this is a new year, and of course, the new year resolution and all of that is in the air. But beyond just making new year resolutions, whether you are setting new goals or you are primarily continuing from the goals you set last year, that's totally fine. But one thing we must have at the forefront of our minds is the fact that we are actually moving. We're moving from where we used to be to where we want to be. There must be that progress, there must be that growth. Okay. So whether you're setting new goals or you are just continuing from the ones you have set down from last year or previous years, that is totally fine. Just ensure you are not remaining on the same spot. Now, how does this relate to us as parents? Today, I'll be sharing with us important goals or important areas parents needs to actually set goals, refine the goals, go over the goals time over time. So whether it's yearly, it's monthly, it's quarterly, weekly, however you choose to do it. But these are areas that are very important in ensuring a wholesome growth for your child. And there are just five. Well, there could be more, but I will be focusing on these five areas. And the first one on the list is academical goals. Of course, it's a new year, and our kids will be resuming into a new term or a new semester, depending on the level of education. Or for some, they'll probably just be starting school for the first time. Whichever it is important for us to have academical goals for our kids. All right. You need to actually help them know, set these goals and help them actualize these goals. So you must be very much involved in the academics this year. Don't just give them instructions like, oh, you must do when this time, you must do when your exams, you must sit up, this and that. Don't just leave the instructions to them. You have to be involved as well. Be there for them, help them know, help them set these goals and to actually achieve these goals. Help them review how their performance was the previous term or the previous semester and know how they can do better. If you have to, partner, get to have a one-on-one discussions with their teachers or lecturers or classmates or friends or the school authorities, whatever it is, just ensure you are being involved in their academical success. All right. Know what, help them set these goals, or if they have come of age, you can actually leave it to them to do it, but go over it with them and help them have plans to actually see these goals come to life. All right, now the next on the list is friendship goals. Now this is coming in no particular order. All right, no particular order. So the fact that I said academic goals as number one doesn't mean it is the most important, no, but they are all important. So the next on the list is friendship goals. Now, I'm saying this because truth is we cannot do life alone. We certainly cannot do life alone. And even our kids have come to the age where they will start making friends, where they've come to realize that, oh, I actually need people in my life. So you as a parent needs to be involved in knowing the kind of friends they are actually making? What kind of friends are they allowing? What kind of people are they allowing into their lives? You have to be involved. Now, you might not want to, you would want to just be very careful so you're not trying, you're not being overly involved, especially for teenagers. They will try to give this space or this boundary, like, okay, I know what I'm doing and all of that. It's okay. Allow them to an extent, but still be very, very much involved. Know the people they are actually calling friends, because a lot is happening around us these days, and you don't want to be folding your arms while things are happening under your nose. So, dear parents, please be involved in your children's life. Know the kind of friends that they're making. So, even if your kids are little, you start communicating with them about their friends. Oh, who are your classmates? Who do you like to talk to the most? Why do you like this person? Who is your friend? Why is this person your friend? Is there anyone you dislike? Why do you dislike this person? And I think when you even start to talk to them about these things from their young age, it will help create that safe environment for you as a parent and them as a child to get to talk about things like that, to get to talk about their relationships with people. All right, it's just help lay that foundation, and you can now build on it as they grow older. And by the time you even get to talk about things like this, it will help them become more emotionally intelligent, knowing how to handle their emotions, how to handle other people's emotions, how to react, what to say, what not to say in different situations, and all of that, because you are discussing with them, you are speaking with them. Okay, so help them set these goals and know how to actualize it. The next on the list is health goals. This is very important because health is wealth. So don't think, oh, my kids are still little, so they can eat whatever they want. No, they cannot eat whatever they want. You have to start helping them know how to make healthy choices when it comes to eating, and how to start building how to start building healthy eating habits. Yes, because Christmas and New Year celebration is over. I'm sure they've had a lot of goodies and all of those things, right? They've eaten enough, and they've most likely gained a lot of weight. So this is not even about weight gaining or weight loss, right? But it's just about making healthy choices for them. All right. So if it's possible for you to have a meal plan, you can come up with one. And if you do not want to, that's still okay. Just ensure that you are helping them eat more healthily this year. It is very important. How often do they eat fruit? How often do they eat vegetables? Make them like it. There's how you can package this thing in that. Oh my goodness. It looks so appealing to the eyes. There's this my mom says that how you package food matters a lot, especially when you're even serving it to someone. It matters a lot. Although sometimes she says it to what is the word now? Is it not to taunt me, but don't worry, that's a talk for another day. But anyways, there's how you can package the food that will make the food look very appealing, and the child will actually be interested in at least giving it a try, giving it a taste. Okay, so please do everything you can to ensure that your kids are eating healthily this year. Do you have to cut down the level of biscuits and snacks and soda they take? Please, if you have to do that, do that. Just ensure you are making healthy plans for your kids this year. The next on the list is financial goals. Yes, yes, very, very important. Yeah, I know your kids are most likely not working yet, but it is still important for you to help them know how to make financial choices, because why not? So even from a young age, start teaching them how to save, how to make reasonable and wise choices when it comes to handling money. This holiday period now, they most likely would have collected lots of, you know, cash from their uncles and aunties and all of that. So this money now, yes, I know what is coming to your mind. You want to help them keep it, but we know how that eventually ends. I think in this part of the world, there was a meeting for mothers, for parents, especially mothers. that any money our children get, we will help them keep it, but eventually help them spend it. Well, I think what we can actually do when it comes to that, it's okay for you to say you want to spend money. So let them know what you're actually spending the money on. Now, this is not to say you're taking permission from them. Oh. You are not taking permission to ask them, "Oh, can I spend the money?" No, of course, you would even collect it to help them keep it, right? But let them know that, oh, this money, oh, we are going to use it to buy bottle. We're going to use it to buy a carton of biscuits for your snacks for this school period, or you are going to add some money to it to use to buy socks or underwears or whatever it is. Yeah, because eventually they are still going to is them still using the money, like the money was still spent on them, right? So even when it comes to spending money, it's a way of helping them make um wise choices and also prioritizing, so I know that okay, it's not every money that must just go into lavish spending and all of that. So yes, while you might want to also teach them how to save, it's also important to teach them how to spend wisely. So you could say, okay, this holiday period, you got 5k. Okay, out of this 5k, we're going to save 2k, then 3k are going to use it as part of the money that you will use to buy so and so for this period. Or you can even ask them, okay, what do you want to use this money, part of this money on? What do you want to buy? What do you want to spend it on? Then if it's something that makes sense, you can go ahead. If it's something that doesn't make sense, you can help them know why it doesn't actually make sense, or just better educate them, right? So helping them set financial goals would also be very, very important, even if they are in their lower primary or they're still very little. Of course, you give them pocket money now. So help them know how to make use of this pocket money wisely. All right. So the next, and which is the last but not the least, and no way, it's the last but not the least. In fact, I saved this one for the I, how do they say that thing? Okay, we saved the best for the last. We saved the last. We saved the okay. You know what? Anywho, I saved this one because it is the most important of them all, which is spiritual goals. Look, you cannot go this year without having plans for spiritual growth for your kids, without ensuring that your kids are more indoctrinated, more spiritually grounded this year. It is said a countless times in the Bible of how it is important for us to ensure we teach our children. Teach your children, teach your children. In fact, that is literally one way we can help meditate, because one thing um I learned recently this year from my apostle is the fact that one way we can actually meditate is by teaching our children. And because meditation is visible, how we meditate can be seen. It's not just about sitting quiet and looking into thin air and all of that. No. But one of the ways you can actually meditate is by teaching your children. And what that helps to achieve is they're able to remember as well. It literally points them to the one who has sustained you all through. So if you're a believer, it is important for you to ensure that this year your children are spiritually grounded. It's not about just telling them, make sure you read your Bible. Show them how to actually read the Bible, how to pray, how to give, how to be generous, how to love God, how to follow God. Not just to say, I'm a Christian, but to actually live life as a Christian. You have to show them. So, what are your plans for spiritual growth for yourself and also for your kids? How are they growing spiritually this year? Don't say they are just children. No, 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 they are not just children. They are a gift to you. They're a gift that God has trusted you with. So it is important for you to know that how you take care of that child, especially in spiritual affairs, is very, very important. So in case you do not know that that child that God has given you is a gift and is important, I'm telling you now. I am telling you now. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, so that is all for today. Those are the goals that I think every parent must set for themselves and also for their kids in this year 2026. This year, we're doing parenting a lot more better. And remember, I am rooting for you, and you are an A plus parent because you are excellent, and not just because you're excellent, but because God is with you and is also helping you to be an excellent parent to your child. I am Judith Basile, and this is the A plus parent. I will see you next time. Bye for now.